touch the feet of the father, touch the feet of the mother, touch the feet of uncle. Namaskar karo. Why? It's a culture from childhood onwards. Every father and mother makes the child understand. Touch the feet. Do namaskar. This has become a part and parcel of our culture. Why should I touch the feet of the elder man? What is there in the feet? Then what will you do? I will shake hands. Every culture has got its own symbols. In the Western world, to come with both hands open. Hi! Great! You have come! I am so glad! This is their method because of the historicity. In the days of the Anglo-Saxon and earlier also, in the Western world, each one met the other only with an idea of killing. Open friendship was unknown to them. Barbarous people. Therefore, when I really want to express to you that I am coming friendly, I have no intention of it, I come with both the hands. No weapons in my hand. Even though no weapon, you don't believe, maybe I have kept something in my hand. So I give you my hand to check up. And at the same time, I check up your hand also. I'm joking. Shaking. And even when you got it, you got a feeling, maybe something inside. I shake your hand, you shake your hand. It's something like now in the airport, whenever you go, there is a man there who embraces you. It is not out of love. He is searching whether you know it. In the beginning, once or twice, I was feeling very ashamed because another man is loving me so much, you know, searching and touching every part of me. I said, yeah. Now only I know that he was searching whether I have got some gun or something. Now in the Middle East, it's not sufficient. You may not carry in the hand, you may not keep it in the sleeves, it may be behind. Therefore they embrace and both of them look. In India it is not necessary. Why? We never had such intent. It is a spiritual culture. Love is the core and the only emotion that we had towards others. Therefore when I met you, I said, Namaste. I need not touch you. I need not shake you. Namaste. Namaste means what? The spark of life in me. And the spark of life in you. These two spiritual essences, one and the same. And to that one Almighty Lord, my namaskar. You may be a cheat, you may be living a low, vicious, sensuous life, it doesn't matter. However vulgar you may be, the spark of life in you, you are alive, you are touch of life. The spark of life in you is divine. So that you remember that. I also remember that in a sense we both are one and the same, the divine Lord, expressing through equipments, with that lifted mind, lifted in that devotion to that higher reality, we transact business. Namaste. When I love my father or admire and respect anyone, I admire and respect for one value or the other in which he is standing rooted. I am not respecting him because he has got a physical body, because I have also a body. I am not respecting him because of his emotions, because I have also emotions. I am not respecting him because of his intelligence, because I also have got intelligence. Then what am I respecting him for? Some value or the other in which he is standing rooted. My father, but for his love and consistent service to me, I would not have been what I am. I admire him because I admire this ideal that he has lived. He stood rooted in that idea. Therefore I respect not his head, but I touch his feet in order to contact that ideal that he stands for. Valmiki is the first master who wrote a Sanskrit book, a elaborate book other than the Vedas. And when he thus wrote Ramayana, there is deeper significance in Ramayana more than the mere story of it. Thus we are told, in Ayodhya, Yuddha, conflict. Ayodhya, where there is no conflict. To Dasharatha, one who has conquered all the 10 sense organs, was born the Supreme Lord Sri Rama. Rama means that one who is reveling in every form, that Brahman of the Vedic period, Vedic literature, that Rama is born as a baby. Rama grows up in Ayodhya. The great Acharya comes and takes him there to protect the yajnas. Thereafterwards he goes on a pilgrimage along with the teacher. And in that pilgrimage he reaches Janakapuri. There Janaka's daughter Sita gets married to him. Thus Rama, the Atman, the self, get wedded to Maya, the non-apprehension, and thereafterwards they both come together to Ayodhya. Conflict must necessarily start. Thus conflict started. He was thrown out into the jungle. Into the jungle or forest means into the forest of the plurality of the world in which you and I are today living, and continues. One moment the poor little ego, Sita, looked out. There stands the golden deer. She got stung by desire. And in order to fulfill the desire, she rejected Ram, sent Ram to go and bring it to me. It is at that time the 10-headed monster, Ravana, comes in the form of a sannyas. He comes in and takes away Sita, and Sita thus becomes a prisoner in Lanka, and continuously started remembering and contemplating upon Ram with a sense of total surrender. When you thus remain, you will find that every seeker will get intimations from the divine, from Sri Ram, that I am come. Hanumanji reaches there, gives her the symbol. Her hopes have increased now. Now how will Rama go alone? He is there in the jungle. The only army that he can have is the monkeys. It has to be monkey. Human mind and our thoughts is the only ally for the Lord, the spiritual self, for you and I to reach that state. There is no other way. Monkey and the human mind or thoughts have got the same qualities. These monkeys can never be the ally of Rama so long as they are ruled by Bali. And Bali's character in Ramayana is the incorrigible lust. So Bali is to be destroyed. Sugriva, total self-control. The Sugriva, when he comes to the throne, the monkeys are available for Rama's work, and together they build the bridge of contemplation, reaches the realm of pure materialism, destroys the extrovertedness, the great Ravana, takes Sita to himself. Thus Ramayana from Ayodhya to Lanka is the process of an individual divine, you and I, coming into this present state of misconception that I am a limited, individualized ego. And the return of Rama back again to Ayodhya is the man's pilgrimage fulfilled in realizing the self. Aprameyasya, and this infinite self is anashi, cannot be destroyed. Nasha is not possible, is ever the same. Aprameyasya, and you cannot even know what it is. Incomprehensible, because you can comprehend only with the mind and intellect. Mind and intellect can comprehend only things of the OAT, the objects. This is the very subject that gives the mind and intellect their abilities to function. How will you know it? It is a subject. Objects can be known through the mind and intellect and the body. But how will we know that which is enlivening the BMI? And we have to go beyond the BMI. Beyond the BMI, Swamiji, everybody tells me I can't understand. An illiterate Brahmin from the higher climes of the Himalayas visited me. And as we were talking, it is getting late in the evening, and therefore I went and switch on the light. The Pandit's mouth opened. Ha! Swamiji, are you a magician? Why? You went and tickled the wall, and the light came. No wick, no oil, no matches are necessary. Huh? How did the light come from? Oh, Panditji, don't worry, it is bijli, it is light, it is electricity. But though he is illiterate and common sense, he is very bright, he is thinking about it. And we continue talking. It became stuffy, and therefore I went and again switched it on. And the fan started whirling. Panditji got, there is a ghost in this house. And this Swamiji is a magician. He started looking at the fan. He said, Panditji, that is electricity. Are you pulling my leg? You said that the light is electricity, and now you say that the fan is moving is electricity. Then the news time came, so I switched on the radio. The box talking? Electricity. He can't understand. The fellow is after me for the last 3 days. Swamiji, what is electricity? Electricity is the power that expresses as light in the bulb. Power? Kaisa power? What kind of power? Where is the power? How is the power? When is the power? Where did it come from? Where did it go? We Pandits has lost, my peace of mind is lost because the Pandit's anxiety to know. Ultimately, in utter despair, I said, Panditji, this electricity, bijli, is behind the bulb. It is not in the bulb, but it is out of the bulb. It is other than the bulb. He started smiling at me. When, Swamiji, I am not such a fool. You can't pull my leg. Just because I'm not educated, you are thinking, behind the bulb, what is there? It is not the bulb. Is it the bulb that is burning? No, the bulb is not burning. Bulb is by itself has no light at all. It is only when electricity passes through electricity. What is electricity? Behind what? Panditji will not leave me. So for my peace of mind, I said, Panditji, do you really want to know what is electricity? Yes. Pull the chair, get on the chair, remove the bulb. He removed the bulb. And he looked very carefully. That is why I said, you have been pulling my leg all the time. Swamiji, after wearing this sacred cloth, never tell lies like that. Our Shastra, you understand? So I say that, look, that is where electricity is. And he looks at it left and right, from the right side, left side, from bottom, from up. He says, no, there is nothing there. You are right. There is nothing there. And that nothing is the highest electricity. What is electricity? If you want to know electricity, yes, you have to do electricity yoga. Yuju, yoga meaning yuju, to join, to contact. There is electricity. But if you want to experience it, you will have to contact it. Well, how do you do electricity yoga? I will do it. He is anxious to know. So then I have to tell him that, please fold all your fingers except the index finger. Now insert the index finger where the bulb was. Isn't it? What else is there? The Panditji in his anxiety said, okay, then will I know electricity? You will know electricity. Swamiji, just now tell me one more doubt. Yes. How long should I keep it there? It is your choice. Panditji, you may keep it there till evening, it doesn't matter. But 1/500th of a second is sufficient. Panditji puts the hand inside. Next moment he shot out and jumped about and running around the room. Ha, 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 ha. And now his face is red. There is perspiration on his forehead. Definitely I know that he had a personal experience. My knowledge of electricity is only from books. I had never direct experience. Here is a man who has experienced it. So I surrendered to him and said, Panditji, please tell me what is electricity. Isn't it? Now how can the Pandit explain to me electricity? He is trying his level best. Any amount of his explanation, I will say that is all bluff. Panditji, you are now bluffing me. You see, it came through me. It is doom, it came to me. It was shocking. It was terrible. It is a... He pants to express it. Whatever he may explain, I will never get an experience of what electricity is, isn't it? At the end of it, the Panditji looks into my eyes. Swamiji, are you sure that you want to know it? So by that time, my inquisitiveness have increased. I don't want anything in the world except the knowledge that he has got it. And I want to share that knowledge. Swamiji, if you want to know it, you also do electricity yoga. There is no other way. It is subjectively to be known. It cannot be shared with anybody. So encouraged by his look, excited by my own intellectual need and demand to know it, I also get on the chair, put on my finger as before, and I also jump out. I also run round the room. From that, Panditji understood, oh, now Swamiji also has got a personal experience. And then when we are quietened, he looks into my eyes and asks, got it? And I say, Now in utter silence, we communicate each other. I cannot explain to him, he cannot explain to me, but both of us had the experience in the same way. The sense organs, the mind and intellect are our equipments of experience. All of them are inert matter. They are at this moment dynamic. That which lends it dynamism is the life, the consciousness, the divine. Bulb by itself has no light. When it is enlivened by electricity, there is light. You are an intelligent entity, efficient and competent to face the world in science or art or literature, whatever it is, all because you are alive. The saint and the sinner can live his life only when he is alive. Dead sinner is as useless as a dead saint. Think. This enlivening is. So that Avinashi, permanent, eternal, immutable God, the reality that enlivens matter, is to be understood as something other than matter. When you say other than matter, it doesn't mean that we must go beyond the Einsteinian world of time. Once you are beyond the BMI, you are beyond the time. And that timeless, therefore permanent, changeless, immutable, eternal. These are the words used for God in every scripture by all the prophets. That changeless, immutable, eternal reality, Avinashi tutad Andavande made, that is Anashinaha. No nasha, no destruction can take place to it because it is not within the realm of time. Aprameya, you cannot know him with your equipments. The electric bulb, however powerful, cannot illumine the electricity behind. See? The intellect has got intelligence only when consciousness is in it. You are alive. With that intelligence you can know everything that is happening in the OAT, in the world outside. But the intellect itself cannot know that great truth. Aprameyasya, there is no prameya, no knowledge possible of this with our present equipment. The Lord of your heart, remaining in the center of your heart, like a machine, make all your equipments function. You already know that your body is an inert, pure matter. Matter is inert and insentient. It can never act. This chair in which I am sitting is also made up of matter. It cannot move by itself, nor can it know what is being said or who is sitting on it. He has neither knowledge nor activity. It is matter. It is inert and insentient. Your body also is made up of calcium, carbon, phosphorus. It is matter. And yet at this moment, we are all conscious. We understand things that are happening around and within us. We are also able to move about
What makes this inert body so dynamic and acting? The touch of life. Once the life has left, the Swami will no more speak. He collapses. And the dead body is like the chair. Neither can it move by itself, nor can it know anything. So body by itself is matter. And yet at this moment you are all dynamic and thinking people, knowing things. What makes you think or know things? What makes you move about? There is something more than mere matter that enlivens it. A car contains or is made up of metal, leather, rubber, let us say glass, and wrought iron with which the machine is made. None of them have got movement, and yet you find the car moving. What makes the car move? If the gas is not there, it cannot move. Think. Just as gas in the car, what is the gas in me because of which I am moving about at this moment? Whether I am doing good things in the world or bringing sorrow to the society, doesn't matter. The saint and the sage and the sinner, all are expressions of life. This touch of divinity, touch of something other than matter, this life spark, the flame of existence in us. Ishvara, the Lord, because that life in me is the life everywhere. Gas is everything, in every automobile engine, the gas is the same. Electricity is the same, its manifestations may be different. Thus, plant is alive, the animal is alive, the human is alive. All living beings on the surface of this globe are enlivened by the one life. He is called the Lord, the doer of everything, the Lord of the entire universe, the controller of every movement. If he leaves, this planet itself will be a dead planet, like the moon. Whether it is politics or economics, science or art, literature, all these activities that are going on are they not all the display of life? If life is not, my expressions have ended. If life is not in a bird or an animal, it can no longer function. If life is not on a tree or a plant, it died. It has died. It is dead. It cannot bring forth one bud or flower. Thus life, the Lord, is who displays this entire universe. This Lord is in everybody's heart, heart meaning in his center. Just as the gas is in the heart of the car, the electricity is in the heart of the bulb, not that there is a heart there, in the core of it. Brahmayan sarva bhutani, making all beings move about, function in the world outside. Yandra rudhani maya, as though he is in the center of an engine or a machine. Yantra, machine. That is why the example was given, the car. Just as the petrol is in the car or electricity is in the computer, the performance will be different from computer to heater to bulb to fridge, because the equipments are different, but All of them are functioning by the same vitality. Similarly, life, the Lord who is the one vitality in all living beings. He is the one that enlivens everyone. Therefore I react and interact with you and others. And each one interact and contact all others. This entire world, the life as a march of events are taking place, all because of him. Continue. This spark of existence in you, the life in you, the divine in you, which is expressing through your body, mind and intellect all the time, day and night, 24 hours, from your womb to the tomb, life is constantly with us. The Lord is ever with us. Whether our thoughts are good or bad, our actions are noble or ignoble, in all activities and every thought, He is the consciousness that illumines it, that vitalizes it. He is at all times with us. Never is He away from you. If He goes away from you, you are dead. You are fit for only a box and 6 feet down. You become rotten. In 48 hours, nobody can go near you. But at this moment, 48 years you live, and yet you are vitally living because of His grace, His presence. Tameva sharanam gacha. Go and surrender yourself to Him. Don't work and act in the world outside as a stupid ego, with your selfish desires, your lust and passions and anxieties and worries. They are not yours. Tameva sharanam gacha. The Lord is not in the church or the mosque or the temple. He is not after death in the heavens. He is right now in your heart. The ocean is the God of the waves. And the ocean, how far is the ocean from the waves? The waves are nothing but the ocean. The ocean pervades the waves. Gold is the God of all ornaments. Which part of a golden ornament is not gold? See? Clay is the Lord of all clay pots. The very material. And where is clay in the pot? In the heart of the pot is the clay. In the heart of the wave is the ocean. In the heart of the ornament is the gold. In the same way, in your heart is that from which all these have come. Tameva sharanam gacha. Get to surrender yourself to Him. Don't act as you are merely a body or mind or intellect. You are not a body, mind, and intellect. You are that which is functioning through the mind and intellect. Tameva sharanam gacha. Sarva bhavena bharata. In all your physical, mental and intellectual activities, surrender to Him. Recognize that it is He who is functioning through you at all times. O Lord, guide me, lead me properly. Thus, Tameva sharanam. Tat prasadat param shantim. By His grace, and in the morning I told you, God and His grace are not that God has got a pocket in which He has kept grace and He gives grace to various people in various quantities. No! God and His grace is one and the same. Just as the sun and the sunlight is one and the same, sugar and the sweetness is one and the same, gold and this yellow color is one and the same. There cannot be gold without the yellow color. There cannot be sugar without sweetness. There cannot be no sun without light. Similarly, God and His grace are not two different things, but one and the same. But His grace cannot come to you because He is a very decent guy as the sun. Sun also is a very decent one. If you are close to your windows and put the blind down, he will never try to open the blind and look through. No, they don't want me. So then what does he do? He doesn't go away anywhere, disgusted of you. He waits there patiently. Whenever you remove the blind, whenever you open the window, his heat and light is ready to flood your room with light and heat. Is it not? The sun and the sunlight are not two things. Yet, if the sun enters your room, it will be a tragedy. Not only tragedy for you, but tragedy for the whole world. Because if the sun were to come down, the world will be burnt down. So he sends his messenger, as it were, a part of him, which is safe and healthy for you, his rays, light and heat. In the same way, the Lord, by his grace, meaning that he floods your bosom, if your heart is open to him to enter. If your heart is open to him to enter, he is very decent. If you are not interested in him and you are constantly interested in the sensuous world of woman and wine, music and dance, you want only the world outside, some more money, by means fair or foul, and you are constantly attached with the world outside, the Lord says, let the baby play. Never mind. When they get burnt up, they will come back. Let them play. The mother is calling, lunchtime, come on baby, it is time, it is 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, come on. The baby says, no, I want to play. Only one Sunday let him play. You allow him to play. When the mother has called, he said no. But even though he is playing, he is remembering, mother called me. And it is time for eating. And therefore his attention went into his stomach. He said, yes, I am hungry. And when he realized that he is hungry, he leaves the game and slowly comes into the kitchen and start pulling the frock of the mother. Mom. And the mom also at that time, just to tease him. Don't disturb me. Go and play. No, Mom, I am hungry. You are not hungry. Go play. The fellow is hungry, and then the mother, all right, sit down. And slowly, very slowly he feeds him. He brings everything into the table, slowly. And the boy, hungry, now sitting on the table, plate has come, food does not come. The mother tells the baby, you are exactly like your father. No patience at all. Keep quiet, I am bringing. Why? He wants him to be very, very hungry. And then when the food is given lovingly, he eats and he sleeps or rests. In the same way, the Lord too, as a loving father or mother, he allows you to play, and all of us are playing with the toys. Now and then he calls you, come on. No, not now, after retirement. 1 minute, when I have played some more. Then the Lord says, okay. Then when you get crushed by the world, the wife kicked you, the children abused you, the public or the neighbors ill-treated you, and injustice too much in the world outside, and whatever little you had, you invested in shares, and the share price gone down. Oh Lord! Hungry. No doubt, immediately Lord never comes. He says, no, go and play. No, I don't want to play. No, one more wife. No, I had 3. I don't want one more wife. And now come on, have something, some power, some money, start a business. No, I don't want anything. I want you and you only. I want some peace, quietude, joy and bliss, of which is your nature. Thus he turns. This is why this world is full of sorrow. If it were even spite of the fact that it's full of sorrow, nobody wants to turn towards him. If he made it more blissful, nobody would have ever dared go there. So there is now and then, let us say 20% happiness and 80% sorrow. But the 20% pleasure, you say, never mind, 80% sorrow, but that 20% I enjoyed. After the man who has grown up fully, matured personality, realizes that even kingdoms come to me, it is of no value, it is not permanent. What I want is the permanent happiness and not a passing pleasure. When he realizes it, he turns back towards him. Mat prasada, when you turn upon him, his blessings come to you. Shantim sthanam prapsyasi shashwata. You thereafter turn towards him and reach that shashwata, permanent, changeless, immutable, timeless, immortal state of peace that passeth all understanding, Shanti. You reach by my grace.